Here we are with another crack at Bodyguard Boyfriends on episode. In the first chapter, an attempt was made on our life thanks to our rich detective dad. Yes, rich detective. Shocking because in the films you always see detectives sweating in their little offices with their fans barely running, air conditioned, not affordable. But this one's rich, who now hires a bodyguard for us. The bodyguard is a whole snack. He has to now follow us and going to be our pretend boyfriends. Yes, the bodyguard. The D at the end, the bodyguard is capitalized now because it stands for dick. Now we're just waiting for the pregnancy soon, let's be real. So let's start the drama and see what happens. What you think about being my boyfriend? Okay, well, of course I didn't mean it for real. Jade, sweetie, you did. You're just playing with us little like, oh, let's play pretend because you want it to be real. But Taylor's stoic expression changed for the first time all day and I swore I saw a hint of fear in his eyes. He wasn't the only one. Oh, we can't go back now. We tried to do it. We tried to be that girl. We're gonna have to stick to it because my dad agreed to us pretending to be a couple almost enthusiastically. I'd rather you stick closer to her anyways. You're fast, but I don't want to risk anything right now. Wait, really? Of course he's gonna go along with it. Of course he is. He was having this man go and be her mom's, who we don't know the full story behind it, but she apparently passed away. But when Mr. Richardson couldn't show up anywhere because he's making money as a detective, apparently, he had this little bodyguard show up with flowers and everything. Apparently he likes seeing everyone with this man. I don't know. You want me to pretend to be your daughter's boyfriend? Bodyguards acts as date to events all the time. But that's only a few hours. This is a full-time job. There is no off time. We're not going off the clock. You know, if it were another bodyguard, I wouldn't even give in to these ridiculous demands of my daughter. But if anyone can keep up with her and keep things strictly professional... Mr. Richardson, strictly professional, you're an episode character in an episode story. It's not going to say strictly professional. Of course, sir. She's a good girl. She's just scared and angry with me right now. Right now, it seems like all the time, but okay. I'm sure it'll be easier once I'm out of the picture. I mean, based on what's happening, that might happen. I don't know. Yes, sir, I understand. I'll do my best. And Taylor, I don't care about what the situation is. Take care of my daughter. Why can't he act this caring towards his daughter? She clearly has a lot of pent up hatred and anger towards this man for always working. But he cares about his daughter, so why doesn't he try to make time? I mean, it's fine. Jay didn't say a word in the car. Making conversation wasn't part of my job description, but after last night's events, I hope she wasn't afraid of me though. I'd be like, oh, it's not my job description to talk. Like, I'ma sit here and look at the beautiful outside as we drive by. Mr. Richardson would have never let you leave if he wasn't 100% sure you were safe with me. And I wouldn't have taken the job if I wasn't confident in my ability to keep you safe as well. Got it, thanks. So, okay, got it. He even was a little shocked. His little eyebrows went up. This wasn't the first time I'd been assigned to someone directly after a traumatic situation, but it was the first time there wasn't a loved one by their side to help them through it. I wasn't qualified for this. It's unlikely someone could get into my apartment, right? And she obviously hadn't had any comfort since I'd found her. In your case, an altercation with the people we're dealing with is more likely to occur in an outdoor setting. With your windows and door locked, you should be able to rest safely tonight. Okay. Good, you don't really have to come inside, right? You can keep a lookout from out here. Well, you probably shouldn't be alone. She said, bye, and slammed that door in his face. But let's be honest. In a couple chapters from now, she's going to be ripping that door right open for her future man. Jeez, you scared me. What's got you so rattled? Melody. We were abducted. We were kidnapped by these men in this gross looking room. It's been a day, and why didn't tell me you weren't coming home last night? Well, girl, I spent the night at my dad's. Your dad's. Good timing. You might have to talk to him about rent because I have news. What's this news? What is it? I got the most amazing deal on a 1-bedroom apartment that just opened up today. I was approached at school and I thought it was too good to be true, but it's not. That sounds a little suspicious if you ask me, but okay. How can I pass this up? I looked around and noticed a lot of her things were already gone. Oh, so she's just gonna dip. She's just gonna dip on us and let us front the bill. Interesting. If you want to leave, talk to us beforehand. That's fine, but you got to talk to us. And are you gonna pay your cut for dipping early? Because I get it. I guess you can't, but don't worry. I'll still pay my half of the rent this next month, and I'll see you around campus a ton, right? That's not happening, but okay. Well, at least things are going right for one of us. Bye, Melody. Let's be real. We're never going to see you or speak to you again. You were barely a character in the story to begin with, so she left. At least she's paying the rent on the next month, I guess. But I feel she should have been, like, had to find us another roommate. A part of our responsibility, but that, I don't know how this works. And it'll be all over soon enough. Wait, oh, it's bruises. Okay. For a second, I was like, oh, girl, the shower seems nice first, but it's bruises. It's not dirt. Morning. Are you still here? Morning. I've got to get to class, but I'll probably pick up more of my things tonight. See you. Yeah, probably not. Jade, there's someone sitting outside the door. Oh, don't worry, girl. That's our boyfriend. Oh, right. You can come inside now, I guess. We made this poor man sit in the hallway. He looked exhausted and I started to feel a little guilty. We made this man sleep outside. Well, he could have had the couch. He's probably been through worse, right? For a second, I thought he had another place already set up, but we really made him sleep in the hallway. And it's not like he's creepy or weird. He's so nice. Well, we don't know if he's really nice, but he's... What's the word I'm looking for? I slip on my mind right now. But anyway, he seems good. Your father says she's in the process of moving out. How did he know? You gotta be kidding me. Please say he didn't have something to do with this. Oh, it was him. It was the father set this all up. It's no wonder the dad makes a lot of money. He gets shit done. Perfect. So I guess we'll have a room soon enough. But for now, you can have the couch, which you should have had last night. When are you leaving for class? My art course isn't until tonight at 6. And the others? There's others. Just ignore those. We're just not going to talk about those classes, okay? What other classes? How was he even still awake after the events of the past day, let alone thinking about my class schedule? Oh, my head hurts. I'd skip tennis class if I had already missed a full day of classes. Dim the lights. It should help and take some pain meds. Are you hungry? We know he didn't sleep. He was outside. So let's just ask if he's hungry. I'm fine for now. No, you're not. Just sit down. I'll make some sandwiches. Checks door lock, checks windows. She doesn't live as lavishly as I would have expected. But it was more than a jobless college student could afford, so she probably didn't refuse her father's money completely. Not so tough now, it seems. Oh, I didn't think the guy could look so soft and defenseless. This poor man is exhausted. He should sleep more often. Oh, well, Jade, let's, he could have got some sleep if we hadn't let him sleep in the hallway. But just saying, when it was time for class, I considered seeing if I could sneak out without waking him. But when I reached for the door, my hand stopped on its own. What if... No, we're playing smart. We're not doing that. Jade might be taking risks. I don't. And I'm in control of these choices. We're going to ask him to come along with us. What are you doing? You can't leave without telling me. Don't worry. I picked the right option. We weren't doing that. You have no idea what the Ciceros are planning. Yeah, I know. I wasn't really going to leave. You're about to go to school. Yeah. We're going to be involved, and you should probably wear something a little more casual if you must go with me. You did pack more than button-up shirts and ties, right? I did. Okay, let's get in something real cute here. Let me see what you got. T-shirts. Okay, but let's look at everything. Long sleeves. That's cute. Or leather jacket. Oh, bad boy. Let's be real here. Let's be real. It's the leather jacket. It's him looking like a hottie. We're gonna have to go with the leather jacket. I mean, I do like the long sleeve shirt. It's more casual and he doesn't stand out, which is probably the smart choice. But it doesn't say this matters, so we're going with the hot choice. Why does he have to look so cool and everything? I don't know, Jade, but you're a lucky girl because that's your man. That's your man we made for you. Dang, my head still hurts. Wear these. Taylor held out a pair of sunglasses. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to deny anything. They should help a little. I surveyed your apartment. If you make sure to keep all windows and doors locked, no one should be able to get in. If someone were to get in, lock yourself in the bathroom, call the police, and let me handle them. I don't need any distractions in a situation like that. Yeah, I got it. You should be fine in your classes, but stay close to me in the halls and on the street. If someone were to, I get it, let's go. For someone whose life is literally in danger who was abducted, she still does not care. Girl does not care. If it were me, oh, I would be listening to everything this man said. Like, yes, like, what can I do to keep myself safe and protected? But I mean, I still want to go out and live my life and not be scared of everything. But what precautions can I take? This girl, she's like, I get it. It's fine. It's like, I'm not trying to lay on that disgusting looking semen floor again. So, but that's just me. I hope you know weapons aren't allowed on campus. Okay, well, it's a bit of a different situation here. Don't worry, I'm just as capable without a weapon as long as you stay near me. Are they going to check at the door? I mean, in some cases they should, but excuse me. Hello, how can I help you? Maybe she'll kick him out. What did this man do to you? Jade, let's not do none of this. I'm Reese Taylor and of course the professor seemed to be totally understanding of whatever line Taylor was feeding her. Oh, and we're here. Sorry, Jade. You're getting your man with you. Are you supposed to be on your phone this much? Aren't you supposed to be staring at me or something? Why would I stare at you? Girl, you make this so difficult. Maybe the doorbit staring at you isn't going to do anything unless you're prone to hurting yourself. Oh. Like I said, it's unlikely anyone is going to try to hurt you in your class. Then why are you here? Because it's to protect you on your way out. Go back to watching Epitalk. Do you find it exciting making my job difficult or something? Tell her, Taylor. Tell her. A little. But he kind of likes it. Because that was that look of like, I kind of like this. I think he likes someone who gives him a difficult time. Who gives him a little work. Because me, I would have been like, yes, I will be getting back to my phone. Excuse you. But him, he was a little like, ooh. I think she's going to warm up. I can't judge her too hard at the beginning right now because, I mean, she is super young. She clearly doesn't care for her father. It's a weird situation that I don't think she understands the severity of, even though she was abducted. But I don't know. Sometimes things just don't click. And I think this is one of them. Don't look at me like that. So what is it you want? Look at you. Don't look at you. What are you trying to do? Hey, Jade. Hey, Remy. Sitting next to someone new today? Oh, yeah, this is my new boyfriend. We're going to be extra as hell. Taylor, we decided to sing each other. Oh, I did make a messy choice there for fun. But that was the plan. That was the plan, was it not? Sing each other. Oh, how did you two meet? Well, I was abducted and he rescued me, so. I've known Jade's family for years. We haven't seen each other in a while, but we reconnected again just recently. Damn, right, Jade? He was good, I didn't recognize this Taylor, though. One that didn't sound like a robot that could actually hold a semi-conversation. And I watched a small smile spread over his face as if this was going to make things easier for him. I don't have to be a good girlfriend, do I? Yep, what he said. But it was strange. Now that Remy took the seat beside us, Taylor's eyes were no longer on his phone. Instead, he watched me as I worked on my newest painting. It was so awkward. Well, sis, you called him out for being on his phone. What do you want? Why does he keep staring at you? He's a bit protective because that's kind of the truth. I call him a safety freak. Protective, is everything okay? No. Of course, something to worry about. That's good. We lied. I already hated it, having to explain myself, having to keep up with some stupid story and act like nothing was wrong. You can walk beside me, you know? I'm good back here. Just keep doing your job. He was better at that, observing, scanning the hall every time we turned a corner. Most people minded their own business, but there was one group I knew wouldn't be able to stay quiet. Who are these people? Hey Jade, not today. Taylor would be the last to understand what it was like to be bullied. And just the thought of him seeing how this group treated me, it'd be so embarrassing. Why do they bully her? What is there to bully? Let's get some food on the way back. What do you like? Weird, has Jade looked up from her coloring book long enough to make a friend? Is there a problem, Jeanette? Oh, we're in college. And you're doing all this? College? Late teens, early 20s? Even potentially any age? Because you can go back to college at any age and you're doing this? They have no reason to be such jerks all the time. I'm not picky, you choose. All right, I knew they tried to get my way. They always did. And who are you two in the back? But what are they really gonna do with my bodyguard behind me? We'll tell her to move first, but we'll see her reaction. You're blocking the whole hall, can you move? Why don't you try asking nicely? I know you didn't just run up on us like that. Before Mike could get within feet of me, Taylor was between us. What are you gonna do if she doesn't? I knew Taylor could be intimidating, but it was surprising just how quickly the jerk stepped back. This is a waste of time. Just stay away from my girlfriend, got it? He didn't wait for anyone to say anything. He just took my arm and led me out of the school. And they gonna stand there looking stupid as hell. And Mike backed down real quick. And first of all, why is he getting up in our face like that? Sir, you can stand back. There's no need to get in our personal space. Because I was waiting for him to put a hand on us. Because, oh, that knee's gonna go real quick to where it's gonna hurt. What was that? Didn't realize you had such an attitude towards everyone. They're jerks. And I have a bodyguard now, why not? This isn't something to joke about, Jade. Even my bodyguard boyfriend was almost too embarrassed to call me his girlfriend back there. I've got to find something to laugh about. That's not true, I wasn't. Jade, someone could get hurt if you keep thinking about it this way. You're worried about getting hurt? The person getting hurt is not going to be me. That's not what I want. But isn't that what you expect to happen when you take on a bodyguard job? She's going to make this more difficult than I thought. Jade, honey, it doesn't have to be like this. It really doesn't. But I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. She seems to be going through a lot. She did seem to have lost her mother. Her father's absent. She's now getting abducted by a random man for doing nothing. She's clearly bullied at school. So I can't. She's going through a lot. I can't be too mean to her. And I know there's probably layers to her. But Taylor's a good guy. And he's a catch. So I'm all about Taylor. But we're gonna see what happens next. Because I'm kind of invested.